here we are with the final segment of Forever Football Show, the start of our new season here. And now, of course, we're going to talk about Italy from end to end. Filippo, you were before we go to Italy, you were just saying that you think that all leagues are pretty much
Yeah,
predefined, including Porto today, actually winning enough points to five games before the end of the season. They are already the champions.
yeah. It's a very good season for Porto. 5 games before the end, and they have the new Mourinho, and
They have Hulk, the Brazilian
yeah,
striker.
yeah. So in Portugal, in the last years, they are giving a lot of good players to the world.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very very interesting. But it's Portugal was so Porto won, and in Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund is very close to win, and we already said about Premier League and Liga. So I think it's April already, but still there is May. But I think most of the league are done.
I agree. I think that Italy is the one that's still open,
Yeah,
even though Milan, and if they keep playing how they play this weekend, then they will be the champions.
yeah,
But it's a very exciting weekend in the Italian league.
yeah.
Take it away, Filippo.
Thank you. So I was waiting for that, but I agree with you. Even though I have the feeling that also for Italy this week was key, and AC Milan,
Give a class,
yeah,
taught a lesson.
totally. And we had the chance to Napoli. I'm talking about Napoli now. That to be closer to them because there was AC Milan, Inter Milan, and but AC Milan totally killed.
If Inter Milan
Yeah,
had tied the game
yeah,
or won, then they would be
absolutely.
all three of them
Yeah,
pretty much
with
tied.
Inter Milan in a better situation because they don't have any difficult match until the end. So they have very easy game except for Napoli at the
Second last game.
second last game. But then they don't have any really difficult game. But they lost after.
Napoli, on the other hand, has probably the toughest route from
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the top three teams
definitely.
because
Ending
Napoli
the
still
season
plays.
with Inter
Definitely,
Milan and
definitely.
Juventus.
Yeah, as I was saying to you before the show, I'm very
And
happy.
Udinese.
Yeah,
Udinese.
I'm very happy because with the winning today, we are 8 points ahead the fifth place, which for us means to be in Champions League next year and keep our best players. Napoli is doing a great season. We have a great team, a very young team too, but I don't think we have the skills to compete the title with AC Milan. I'm not saying that just for superstition, but I'm saying that because really AC Milan has, and again, and I was also saying to you that now there is, even though we tie with them, AC Milan is going to win because they defeated us home and away. So we need to pass them. It means 4 points. It's going to be very very difficult, especially with AC Milan recovering Ibrahimovic next game.
Yeah, their attacking
And
power is incredible with
yeah,
Robinho,
yeah,
Cassano,
and they don't
all
have the
these guys.
Champions League anymore, so they can be concentrated on the Serie A. So I don't think really that Napoli has a big chance, but still very interesting. Every game. What is nice about Italian Serie A that you can go and play with the last in
And
the
they're
standing, and
even
they
games.
play very well. Actually, today Bari, that is already in the second division, they don't have any hope to stay in the first division. They beat a good team
Yeah.
because they try. There is this culture in Italy about tactic all the time. There is no game that is very easy for any team. So Napoli has a good game next Sunday, and AC Milan I think is playing Fiorentina,
Yep.
which is not easy because Firenze is a very communist city in Italy, and you know that our prime minister Berlusconi is the president, so they want to win just to defeat the other political
Interesting
party.
how politics and soccer come together in Italy.
Yeah,
But I think you're right. I think that next weekend is the key. And depending on the results, then we'll know if it's done deal or if
yeah.
Inter and Napoli still have a chance.
And Napoli is playing in the afternoon, so before AC Milan. So in theory, Napoli can tie with if we win in Bologna, which is very difficult. It's not that easy.
And put
So
pressure on Milan.
put pressure on Milan. And going to Florence and as I said, they hate AC Milan, so they are trying to make us their best to win with them.
And one thing to keep in mind here is that I think Milan is a team that psychologically they are unstable many times. When they command the results, they are fine. but when they are under pressure, we saw that in the Champions League against Tottenham, like Gattuso going crazy. And even in this game against Inter Milan, the game was 3-0. It was the extra time after the 90 minutes, and Cassano still managed to get a red card.
And that totally was like just all Cassano's personality
Yeah,
too,
absolutely.
to be subbed in late, get a goal, and then get a red card.
Celebrate, get a red. He got a yellow card.
Oh yeah, the double
but
yellow.
At the celebration,
but
and then got a yellow card
Yeah, 3 seconds.
Yeah,
on
Yeah.
the sidelines.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you know what? But that is the difference that I was talking about. Cassano is out for the next game because he was sent out, and they come back, and Ibrahimovic is come back. Unfortunately, Cavani at the last minute of the game today, he had a kind of dispute with this guy of Lazio guy, and he got a yellow card. He's not going to play next game. And Napoli doesn't have really substitute for Cavani.
No.
So and that's what can make the difference at the end.
But Lavezzi is playing enough to be, tactically they can play with a one guy ahead. And
Lavezzi is
speed
kind of Ramirez. Again, Argentinian, chaotic. He's good. He's fast. You cannot stop him. But you go at the end of the season, you see how many goals he scored. 6. So they're not enough for a player like him.
Mm-hmm.
We need a striker. We have a striker actually. We have Cavani. He is the new record man for Napoli story. He just overcome Wojak, is this Polish guy that in 1930 scored 22 goals for Napoli. He already scored 25 goals with the hat-trick today. And there is a record in Italy that Angelillo is the Argentinian player, did 33 goals one season. And they have 25 with 7 games left. Cavani and Di Natale, they are even.
6 games for.
6 games for Cavani, exactly 6 games. But if he scores hat-trick every time, maybe, so, which I hope, so maybe he can close to the record. Would be huge. 33 goals with a small team. Napoli is not anymore the Maradona's team. We are a small team. So,
but I love the fact that the Italian league is coming back with exciting games. Teams that were traditional in the past are also coming back strong. The fact that Inter Milan is not a done deal, that they will win yet one more time. So it's pretty exciting. At the same time, surprising that with all this recovery in the Italian league, only Inter Milan made it to the quarterfinals in the Champions League.
I think because our league is very, very difficult, and so if you are not very well prepared when you play Wednesday or Tuesday or Thursday, and then you play again on the Sunday, it's too much energy for the team, and they really got tired at the end. And we cannot compete with the Spanish team because really, they don't play so hard on Sunday or on Saturday.
That is true.
And but anyway, it is fine. I like the way it's going right now in Italy, and also with the referee. Even though there are a lot of mistakes today, it was a mistake in favor of my team. I have to be honest with that. But still, you have the feeling that now there is not anymore the power that was before with Juventus. So it's a nice league.
But let's do a play-by-play. How did you narrate pick your goal, or how was there was 1-0 in the first half, and all of a sudden Napoli comes back.
Yeah. Actually, we are not playing well in the first half because we are a young team. We need to have stimulus, and so 1-0, 2-0 for Lazio. Napoli came back in 1 minute, 2 goal. Then another goal by Lazio was an own goal, and 3-2, 10 minutes left. Penalty kick for Napoli, and Cavani scored 3-3, and at the last minute he scored again another hat-trick. And actually, he just became father 3 days ago, so he was so happy for his baby. And and I was telling you guys, that Amsic 23, Cavani 23, and Lavezzi 24. Napoli is a very young team.
So next season could be even better if they stay.
If we go to Champions League, that is the key for Napoli. If we go to Champions League, we can keep our coach too, which is one of the best coach right now. Juventus is trying to steal it from us, but if we go to Champions League, I think we can keep everything and everybody, and then we can.
Juventus got a good result today too, being 2-0 on Rome.
2-0 over Roma. I mean, and that just again speaking to the Italian league competitiveness. I mean, even the European spots aren't set in stone yet. And Juve is fighting back now. They're only 2 points away from Roma from that last spot.
It'll be an exciting end. We'll
Yeah.
watch. We'll watch all the games from now on.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right,
Well,
and with that, we conclude one more Forever Football show. We'll come back next week to talk more about the Sounders. At that time, we'll know the result against Chicago. We'll know more about the Italian league, and
yeah,
hopefully Napoli will be already
yeah, yeah.
on its way
Hopefully.
all the way up.
Don't say anything. Hopefully. Okay.
See you. Have a great week, and see you next week with ForeverFootballShow.com.